Now, a point capital P is 45 mm above HP, 60 mm behind VP, and 30 mm from RPP. Draw the three principal views of the point. Also state the quadrant in which it lies. So the point capital P is above HP, behind VP. So this is a case wherein you have it in second quadrant. That means above HP, so this vertical plane is at 90 degree. When you look from the top view, it will be behind VP. So we can see the point is going after the vertical plane. It is behind the vertical plane. So this is the horizontal plane. So this is 0. So this is 90. So it is the horizontal plane towards the left side of the quadrant. So therefore the point which is in space here will be in second quadrant. So the condition for a point to be in the second quadrant is above HP, behind VP. So and 30 mm from right profile plane. So when the observer is from the front, the position of the profile plane is on the right side, so this will be the right profile plane. So since it is behind VP, so it should be behind RPP. So that should be the condition. But now we will going to analyze how it will going to be behind RPP, because in first case, in the first quadrant, when it is in front of VP, there in the profile plane it should in front of LPP or in front of RPP. But now in this case it is behind VP, so behind RPP has to be the condition. So for that we have to see the condition of observer. So when the observer is looks from the front view, the plane is between the object and the observer. When the observer looks from the top view, the point is between the plane and the observer. For the condition for the right profile plane, again either the viewing direction has to be perpendicular to the right profile plane. So that means either it can be right side view or it can be left side view. When the observer is from the left side, the point is between the plane and the observer. When the observer is from the right side, plane is between the point and the observer. So it should always satisfy the condition of the front view. That is because the profile plane will be always aligned with the vertical plane. This is, we can see here also, the vertical plane, the profile plane is aligned with the vertical plane. So it should satisfy the condition of the vertical plane or the front view. So when you look from when the observer is from the front, the plane is between the object and the observer. So that condition is satisfied. When you look from the right side view, plane is between the object and the observer. So we have to look from the right side view. When you look from the right side view, the point is behind RPP. So since it is behind VP, so here it also should be behind RPP. So this should be the condition. Now we will going to analyze the problem. Now when the observer looks from the front view, the distance above HP is seen. The distance above HP. So what is the distance above HP? It is 45 mm. So when it is projected onto the vertical plane, the image will going to be on the vertical plane. The image will be on the vertical plane. So this distance is above HP by 45 mm. So since the observer is looked from the front, so the image what we get in the vertical plane will be the front view, which is P dash. Now when the observer looks from the top view, the distance behind VP is seen. The distance behind VP is 60 mm. So from here to here it will be 60 mm. When it is projected onto the horizontal plane, the image will going to be small p here. So the distance what you will going to get is 60 mm behind VP. Then when we see the distance, when you see the observer from the right side view, we can see the distance above HP here, that is above HP, which is here, that distance is seen here, and also the behind VP distance is seen here. So since when you are looking from the right side view, the distance is behind RPP, that image, that distance can be seen when you are looking from the top view, that distance will be here. Similarly, when the observer is from the front view, that distance is also seen from here to here. So which is that distance, that is from here to here. So the distance behind RPP is seen in HP and also in VP. So when the observer is from the right side view, we can see the distance of the front view and also we can see the distance of the top view. So now we will going to cut it here and open it such that HP will be rotated to the top side and right profile plane is rotated to the right side, which is as shown in the step 2, wherein we are finding the intermediate step. So as the HP is rotated, since these two are perpendicular to each other, both P and P dash will be lying on the same plane. That it is evident from the step 3. So we can see here in the step 3, both P dash and P will be on the same line. So the distance with respect to the profile plane, that is behind RPP 30 mm, is taken on both from the vertical plane and as well as on the horizontal plane. So the HP is the one which is rotated. So correspondingly, whatever all the images on the respective planes is also been rotated. So the distance is above HP by 45 mm, which is seen in the vertical plane. The vertical plane is above the reference XY line. So we mark that P dash here, which is 45 mm above HP. The distance behind VP is also seen on the horizontal plane, since the horizontal plane is also above the XY line and both are overlapping. So P will also be on the same line. So you will mark that P here. So the distance behind VP, which is vertical here. So you will going to get this part. The distance with respect to the profile plane is seen in both HP and VPs, which has been already marked here, 30 mm. Now we need to write the right side. We need to write the image on the right profile plane. So in the right profile plane, we can see the distance of both the front view and as well as the top view. So the distance above HP, which is seen in the vertical plane, when it is projected directly onto the profile plane, we will going to see the distance above HP here. But we don't know what is the distance now here. So this has been projected only from here to here. So we are getting the P double dash should be on this. So the distance with respect to VP, that is the top view. So the distance with respect to VP, that is behind VP, which is this distance which was vertical, has to be transferred into horizontal. So how? So draw a 45-degree line to this vertical line. So that has been projected here, comes to this point. So this vertical distance of behind VP, which is 60 mm, is transferred into horizontal distance here. Then it is projected upwards, where you have the front view, on that line you will going to get the side view. So this will going to become the P double dash. So this will going to be the right side view, because it is behind RPP, because we have the condition behind VP. Now how to solve this? This is the analyzation of the projections of points in the second quadrant by considering 3 dimension and on those planes that have been rotated. Now we will going to consider how to solve the problem in a sketchbook. First we will going to draw the XY line and X1 Y1 line and mark XY and X1 Y1 with a thin lines. Then mark VP and HP in bracket, because HP is the plane which has been rotated, because both planes are overlapping here. and right profile plane will be always adjacent to VP. So we are going to write the right profile plane here. The distance behind RPP is seen in VP and also on HP. So from X1, Y1 line, you measure the distance of 30 mm and draw a vertical projector, which is a thin line. Then the distance above HP is seen in vertical plane. Since vertical plane is above XY line, from this point you measure 45 mm by using a scale and mark this point, which will be P dash. The distance behind VP is seen in HP. HP is also above XY line. From this point you measure 60 mm and mark this point, which is small p. And in the side view we can see the distance above HP and also behind VP. So first you draw a horizontal projector onto the side view, because the distance above HP in the front view is also vertical and in the side view also it is vertical. So therefore we need to draw a projector directly into the profile view. Then the distance behind VP, which is vertical here, has to become horizontal here. So draw a 45-degree line adjacent to HP, because we need to project the top view point onto that, because the top view, which is vertical here in the HP, when it is transferred to the profile plane, it has to become horizontal. So draw a 45-degree line from the origin in the adjacent to HP and draw a horizontal projector from P to the 45-degree line, so that the vertical distance of 60 will be transferred into horizontal distance of 60. Then from this point you draw a vertical projector down, and where this intersects the front view line projector will be the point, which will be P double dash. Then measure the distance from X1, Y1 to this vertical projector, which is 30, and you mark that. Then the distance from P dash to this XY line is 45 mm, you give the dimension, and also from P to the XY line the distance is 60, so you mark that. So this will going to be the final solution, and it says also state the quadrant in which it lies. So the condition of the point here is the point is above HP and behind VP, so the point capital P lies in second quadrant. So this will be the final solution.